And welcome back. Scoop Clark filling in for Joe Cook. He is out on assignment. Some basketball. Now time for some Friday sports action. Let's get to it. Thursday night, the UAF men's basketball team came up on the wrong side of what could be the game of the year. Last night, GNAC leader Alaska hosted the Western Washington Vikings. The team picked to win the conference. This was a seesaw battle that went down to the wire. In the final seconds of regulation, UAF split 2 free throws with no timeouts. Ricardo Maxwell hits his only 3 of the game to tie it at 79, and then they go into overtime. UAF's Trevante Williams went for a career-high 35 points as both teams continued to battle. Brandon Davis gave Alaska a 91-88 lead with 1:31 left. He had 19, but the Vikings would not go away. Jeffrey Parker of the Vikes scored a career-high 39 points. And one play made it 99-97. UAF with 10 seconds left. The Nooks tried to inbound but turned the ball over. That's when the Vikings found Brett Kingman, who got a look and knocks down the game winner with 3 seconds left. UAF falls 100-99 to the Vikings. It's their first conference loss and first home loss of the year.
You know, I don't know if they were in a zone or a man, but I tried to get underneath it. And when Ricardo drove baseline, you know, they kind of collapsed, so I just tried to get to an open spot.
We finally hit some shots that we haven't been hitting. You know, the other night in Billings, we didn't make some shots that could have gone our way as well, so we'll take it.
3-point line and free throws, and you know, you got to just finish it. You know, you got to finish games, and crazy things happen, and this was kind of crazy. We had separation, and then they just would hit a huge 3. Pretty good basketball game. Good for them, bad for us.
An unfortunate loss for the men's team, but the women's team was on the other end of the spectrum on Thursday. UAF played GNAC newcomer Concordia, and they led the Cavaliers 40-26 at the half. Jordan Wilson scored 25 of her career-high 35 points in the first half, almost outscoring the Cavs. Brianna Smith led Concordia with 22 points, and the Cavs cut their deficit to 4 late in the third quarter. But Kaylee Scholz hit 3 of her 17 points to answer. Alaska would go on to win 75-66, ending a 7-game losing streak and get their first GNAC win of the season.
It felt good to win. Things were just flowing in the first half. You know, just offensively, we were getting good looks, and we knew we could pound it inside, and we did that.
We changed it up a lot. You know, we go man, we go zone, we do press. But the kids that don't play a whole lot, they were able to make a difference and not let it get away from us, and that was big.
The Fairbanks Ice Dogs finished up Game 1 of their series against the Johnstown Tomahawks on the East Coast. Down 0-1, the Ice Dogs came from behind and win 4-2 over the Tomahawks for their 25th win of the season. 4 different players had a goal and assists for Fairbanks. The Ice Dogs will look for the sweep in Game 2 on Saturday at 3 Alaska time. Now we go to high school hardwood, and Joe Cook recaps a busy Thursday of high school basketball throughout the state.
We start at Boileau Hall for the opening day of the Mount McKinley Bank Invitational. Barrels sweep Sitka in their opening round games. The girls won 34-28, and the defending 3A state champion boys team won 62-50 over the Wolves, led by Travis Adams' 23-point outing.
We don't have any 2K or Madden tournaments or anything like that, but definitely enjoying our time here with our family, our team, and just enjoying each other, enjoying this food because we don't have this food in Barrow, so it's been a great trip so far.
For the hosts, the Monroe girls went up against Grace Christian. Savannah Matt led Monroe with 7 points as the Rams trailed 11-10 at the half, but the Grizzlies pulled away in the second half, keyed by Sarah Lakers' game-high 19 points. Grace wins it 34-20. Then in prime time, the Rams had a rematch of the 2014 state final and last year's state semis. Trevor Osborne scored a game-high 21 points for Grace Christian as the Grizz cut a 10-point deficit to 4 in the fourth quarter. But the Rams finished strong, and they win 50-40 over Grace, led by Ryan Brantley and Jeremiah Bailey's 12 points. In Anchorage at the Diamond Prep Shootout, West Valley's Daniel Hornbuckle brought his guns. Hornbuckle outshot everybody, scoring a career-high 47 points in an 83-78 win over Mount Edgecombe in the opening round. In the Elks tournament in Palmer, the Lathrop boys dismantled Mohawks High School out of Oregon 55-9. Jeremiah Handy had a game-high 18 points for Lathrop. North Pole lost 75-83 to ACS in their first game of the Joe Floyd tournament in Kodiak. Marshall Chase and Taylor DeAngelis both scored 23 points for the Patriots. Joe Cook reporting.
Lastly, we reveal the first play of the week winner for 2016. Now the POTW goes to the UAF goalie who caught fire last Sunday. Junior Davis Jones makes 29 saves in a 1-1 tie against the Bemidji State Beavers. He made some critical ones in the third period and overtime to secure 1 point for the Nooks in a tough series. Jones' 29 save performance is the play of the week. To pick the next POTW, watch the I-5 Interior Top 5 plays on Mondays during the weekend recap. And that is it for sports tonight. Mike Schultz is next with a weekend weather forecast, and we'll catch you next time.